Finals now, guys.
Let's get that Super Smash Bros. 4 Grand Finals hype!
Right now we have Eldin and Premo. We have the old champ and a...
Here it is, okay. Premo does not like fighting Rosalina as Peach.
It's just not a good matchup. Alright.
Anyways, yeah, he used to play this matchup as Peach, and now he's,
He's going with the Mario, and Mario actually is he's not a bad option because if
Mario is fantastic.
Mario's
Mario does a
fantastic.
side throw, Luma's dead. Mario does a down B, Luma's dead. Mario up tilts, or up airs Rosalina.
That's a juggle.
She's
way too big for that.
Yeah.
So her box is too large.
You can escape it at higher damages or lower damages than most characters, but it's also really easy to start with.
I'm happy to see Premo playing Mario because I did this matchup with him earlier, and this is what knocked me out. So I want to see if it was a bad matchup or if I just don't know how to play that.
Oh,
wow!
Smash barely
a forward
going
smash
over the
through
edge.
the stage. That is, didn't even know that was a thing.
Now, you see that happen to characters like Little Mac all the time.
Yeah,
I've
because he
never
punches
seen
through.
Mario
But a
do that.
Mario forward smash through the stage. That was quite impressive.
Ooh, wow.
But he sends
Quick
it right
comeback
back
from
out of
Eldin,
it.
not even a chance to do any damage. Premo enjoying some friendly banter during the match. A lot of players, like me included, we don't, headphones all the way.
Yeah, but I mean, you have the super serious type, and it helps them stay focused. And then you have the ones who try to relax through the conversation and try to get to know the opponent. It helps breaks a little bit of the turning nerves,
And it helps to have the crowd behind you.
Yeah, it definitely helps to have the crowd behind
Premo's
you.
a pretty talkative dude. He likes chatting to people, so he does. I wouldn't say he has a crowd advantage, but he doesn't let the crowd fight.
Yeah.
So that all said, he does have quite a sizable disadvantage here in this match so far. The kill gap's getting larger. Eldin just punishing this aggressive playstyle. And when I played Premo, he killed my Luma incredibly fast. But we saw Eldin hold on to that Luma for 100 damage.
Wow, that is a solid spike right there. Me personally, I try to get to know the opponent. I'm gonna shake your hand, but once they put the headphones in, I don't know you. You're not friends. We're not friends,
Oh yeah.
Completely for glory match. Don't know who you are.
You're on an island, and you want to be there because, I mean, I get really focused during a match. If I hear anything, my focus shifts.
It shifts. You're just like, what?
Players who can get away from that they have my respect because I can't.
We had Eldin win that first match. Yeah.
I have to reiterate, this is winners finals for Super Smash Bros. 4.
Going into the
Smash
second
4.
round.
This is game 2 between TG Premo and Eldin.
We're gonna move to Delfinio Plaza. I don't know. Alright, he did a character change to Peach. We got mother and daughter here on the low.
Eldin does have to win, but he is in loser's bracket, so he has to. This is gonna be a bracket reset if Eldin manages to get this. It is best 3 of 5. So Premo here is testing the waters with Peach. He does have the room to do that since it is.
He has a lot
best of
more
5.
wiggle room, yeah. He can definitely take a lot more of a loss.
So part of it is he might think that, okay, maybe it's just Gavin's Rosalina that throws me off. Let me try my Rosalina against this because Mario didn't work. And Premo's a mature enough player that he's not going to tilt off his character alone.
Definitely. Those great up air juggles is what I'm liking.
Premo playing the Rosalina up air game with Rosalina.
That SpongeBob imagination with the rainbow.
Rosalina was already dead, but Premo went out of his way to knock him out of the stage, so that was... Oh, wow,
Throwing it
that's a
at
block.
anybody. Solid block, though.
Rosalina getting punched against this wall hard, but just not going down.
Now this is a really close match going back and forth. You got the floatiness of Rosalina along with the hovers of Peach. So both can stay in the air a mighty long time. Ooh, the crown.
Turns don't work quite as well against Rosalina. Rosalina can gravity pull it. She can jab one out. She can float simply over it.
Or she just have the Luma take the hit.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's probably the best option of all. Oh, the jumping up air. Followed by another. Can Premo reach the ground in time? Does reach the ground, gets by a dash. There comes the Rosalina.
He's gonna, straight with the back air. That's gonna get that kill. They're going back and forth with this one turnip. It'll be a
Peach is
real
at
upset.
93.
Promo pulling out a bomb.
Oh,
Promo pulling out of a bomb with
that
that
gets gravity pulled.
Yeah.
And lands on the ground and kills both of them.
Exactly.
Oh, is that gonna kill Eldin? Eldin's
Oh,
gonna get the stage.
oh, the stage saves. Smash says, I don't like it like that.
But you know what? You probably focus so much on, wow, dude, the stages saved me as you get hit 3 times in a row. 68% to 0. If any character can come back and if any player can come back, it's Eldin.
That's why it's really good to know your stage matchups. You got to know how big is this under me? Where's it going to be at? Do not get left behind.
Have to smash
That is a great punish.
That was literally a game of feet because if Rosalina was just barely able to get back on the stage, she could have playing safely. Instead, she's forced to go with the options to up air. And you know what?
You don't see Peach's up smash very often, but when you do, it hits hard. It hits hard, especially with the tip of it.
Now, the thing about Eldin is right there at the end there, I think he might have had a better chance if he had up aired across the stage and tried to hit the
ledge?
or the right ledge.
That's probably what he's going to think. Oh, they're going to Hubbard, another moving stage.
That's it. I don't think anyone would have thought about that in the heat of the moment. So we do have another stage with a transparent bottom.
Hopefully not seeing another upset like last time.
We saw what happened last time Eldin played the stage. He wins the match overall, but he does take a self-destruct. He can't self-destruct against Premo to win. So hopefully this one will get better for Eldin. Eldin doing a great pursuit.
Both having a great recovery. Just hopefully not going through the bottom.
Turn up into down air into up air, if I recall correctly.
Oh, the missed grab.
Safe options, but
Peach is never afraid to throw that crown out in the turnips.
now if you have to look at it overall, Peach has to throw a lot at you to make stuff stick.
That's true, but it makes the combo game.
Oh, but there's a self-destruct.
That's the self-destruct early. Don't think he meant to do that one.
Eldin's combo coming back around for him. He self-destructed one time, now his opponent has. Stage switch should be coming soon. Rosalina will lose a few advantages there.
Ooh. That could have very much gone the wrong way.
If he went the wrong way.
Yeah, if he went the wrong way, he was not grabbing that ledge.
And
but
if you recall, he consistently aims Thunder and Arc Thunder the wrong ways, Robin. So it kind of makes you think maybe sometimes he twitches a little bit too much.
What it seems he's going to need here is a way to keep Rosalina in. Oh, the lasers might be the decider. This might be his ability to trap Rosalina. Oh, but it backfires and he's going to get ups off the top. 47% kill. See, that's what you definitely got to be scared with Luma. Rosalina and Luma took him off the top at maybe, what, 40%?
So take a look at Premo here. He looks a little bit typically a pretty smiling dude. This time around, he's a little bit he's even thought.
He's trying to figure out what the next move to be. Might need to go with a counter
And
pick.
you know what? Premo's a player who he strategizes a lot out of game. He has two solid players. He's playing against a character he's very familiar with in both matchups, and he's having trouble. So he's probably got tons of things running through his head.
Now, what do you think we'll see? Do you think we'll see a character pitch or a stick?
Let's see what happens. It looks like he's thinking about switching.
Oh,
this is gonna be cool.
Will he do it? Oh.
Now,
Going with the Robin now.
wow. This is
Because that's a lot of projectiles getting absorbed.
that is a lot of projectiles getting
But
absorbed, but
the one that
gravitational pull
misses,
still isn't fast enough.
it's not fast enough.
If Thoron gets gravitational pull, does the hitbox stay that
The
long?
hitbox does stay, not for a long time, but it's just as big. It is just as big.
Interesting. Okay, Rosalina can gravitational pull a bunch and close in on Robin. Robin's gonna have trouble here.
Robin's going to have a lot of trouble
I
here.
respect Premo for making the character switch, but at the
But
same
that
time,
early self-destruct is not what he needs right now.
I respect him for the character switch, but I also,
I would have stayed with the
don't
Peach
think it's gonna
personally.
work out for this
Yeah.
not against Rosalina.
But I mean, maybe he's got something out of his bag he can absorb. He's got Nosferatu, so.
Ooh, interesting for Eldin to pull back Luma like that. If he tried to get a quick smash out, he would have probably hit Robin.
Does the Nosferatu work on the Luma?
No, you can't absorb Luma.
Because you can't grab Luma, that's a good point. So I don't.
They'll
Yeah.
like flinch him.
Ooh, great Levin sword tilt.
Ooh, bait out the gravitational pull. We do see that, just having Robin out there makes you play differently as Rosalina.
Robin's got a lot of spacing options. He can throw. Ooh, Levin sword to kill. Forward smash.
Let's just point this out. Robin is an offbeat character. A lot of times you okay, he's gonna smash here. Like Captain Falcon, you know when he's gonna smash.
Of course.
Robin is more of a, I'm not exactly sure what you're gonna do. I don't see you very often. Your attacks come out in weird speeds, so that's the moment where we saw just a pure forward smash land because of the off-tempo-ness of Robin.
But also in the Robin play, you got to be careful how often you're smashing, because you'll lose your sword and end up with the bronze sword, and you need that.
Oh, that's the game, wow, and we have a bracket reset at Turtle Smash 4.
Yes.
It's because you learned about it. It wouldn't have happened.
Wow.
That is a huge upset.
Oh, Eldin's going for the rock, paper, scissors strats and gets denied again.
And apparently somebody's lunch is not here. Within 5 minutes it can become mine.
TG's Burger Hype. TG's Burger Hype.
Hashtag TG Burgers Hype. I'll be Joseph if it means free food. All right, we got our next match. It's back to the Mario.
It is Eldin versus Premo. This is grand finals. There was a bracket reset.
Now, I think what you need for a Rosalina is a really combo-heavy character, because the moment she starts on you, you can't get out. The star's always coming in with the saves. This is a pretty even neutral right now.
At any rate, sorry about that. We do have Battlefield.
Oh, wow! Stage spiked into a footstool.
Let's not sell it short. Demotivation until are real. Like you get the bracket reset on you, then you follow up by getting stage spiked into footstool.
He's definitely got the confidence going with him.
Premo's playing really well for a player who's been through as much as he has in this series.
He's not letting anything get to his head, He says this may be a fourth match in, but it's not over. It's certainly not over.
Now, one thing that, Premo did go to final round recently in Atlanta, and one thing mentioned about his play was he has near perfect spacing with his jump play. Now, that I mentioned that, but it doesn't necessarily work against Rosalina because you don't want to be above her at any given time.
You don't want to be above her. You don't want to be just in front of her because the star is going to be right there to punish you for it.
Got some block into a shield into a up throw. Pretty much bread and butter Rosalina tactics.
And you can't pummel when you're grabbing Rosalina because the star will still hit you.
That jump play I was talking about. Those were like pitch perfect jumps. Just jumping into zoning into a fireball point blank. Wow. Great way to stutter.
Great way to start a combo, but I don't think it's going to be worth it. Yeah. What is that?
1-0.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Rosalina with major momentum. Eldin's really on a roll here. He says he knows his top three, and unless he comes out with something else, he's not really going to have too many other options. Premo's going to go again.
Now, this is where stage select
makes a huge difference. Makes a huge difference.
It's not the character. You think you know you can beat the player. You've done it before. This is what Sniper Premo said. Could it be the stage? Let's find out. Here we have Game 2 after a bracket reset of the grand finals for Turtle Smash 4.
It may not. It could not be the stage or the character. It could definitely be the player, because Eldin right here is playing some great spacing game, and he may not be used to that from a Rosalina like that. Premo in with some great combos starting off at the bat. Throwing out back airs, throwing out up airs. Will we see the dunk? Might see the forward air dunk.
Should be mentioned, right after this grand finals, we will be moving into Melee, and then we will be moving into Project M.
Project M singles or doubles?
Both. Project M doubles first, and then singles.
All right. Ooh, double forward smash by her and her Luma.
So strong.
That does count as 2 separate hitboxes. That's 2 extra hits, y'all.
Oh, trying to go for the up smash instead of the up tilt. He knew Luma wouldn't get there in time, but up smash just isn't quite as free as up tilt.
Up tilt. I don't think there's as big of a hitbox in it either. Ooh, double forward smash by her and
Excellent play by Premo.
See, I would like to see Premo using a little bit more of the fireball tech. I know it may bait out the gravitational pull, but wow, that is game 2
That is
of the
4
reset
losses
bracket.
in a row for TG's Premo. Eldin running off momentum.
He's gonna have to come out of something out the wall for that, because this Rosalina is taking him up.
And I would say that a lot of this was the result of that Robin pick.
You think so?
Right through the series. Like, you're already sliding, and then you pick Robin, and slide even farther.
Yeah. Who knows? Who knows? He might just be, this whole thing was sharking him. Whole thing. Figuring it out.
What I will say is, this is going to be either the greatest comeback ever for Eldin, or it's going to be the greatest comeback ever for Premo. Like, one of them is going to have a great comeback, whoever wins this one.
Eldin coming straight out of loser's bracket, climbing his way up.
This is tournament point for Eldin. On Final Destination.
Now, who do you think has the stage advantage here?
Should be mentioned, Kyo just pointed out, Eldin lost round 1.
And climbed his way back up. Climbed his way all the way.
Losers round 1.
He took me out. Oh, gosh. You know. Ooh, Peach almost going a little too deep with that. Could have missed the ledge.
Either way, you cannot deny the skill that we've seen come out of Turtle Smash 4 today.
Oh, of course. That was a hard read trying to come in from that get up jump.
Can Premo get through the next set of up tilts?
No, oh god.
Premo can survive the up tilt, but Eldin's ground game in response is just so good. Oh, and
Primo's
the entire down smash.
He's getting punished for a lot of these fully aggressive attacks.
I'm pretty sure that's the first time we've seen Premo down smash this entire series.
I think he's trying to get him what he can.
Yeah.
I don't know if that aggressive play is going to work well for him.
Premo needs a knockout right now. And he's not going to get it from there. Eldin's defense is way too good. Even without, like...
Ooh, wow. Wow. Both of them doing great. Please not off the top.
Oh, not 38%.
Not at 38%.
Rosalina has rage now, too. I know I've killed Premo with rage with 40%. And Eldin's a little bit better than me, so I'm worried for Premo, not gonna lie. This could end very quickly. That said, Premo is definitely in room for a comeback and a quick KO.
Alright, quick KO. 49% on him, though. Premo's gonna have to work for it, especially after this.
I think Premo's looking for the stitch face on the palm or something.
It's crazier things
no
have been seen.
No reason not to.
Yeah. Pull out what? Ooh, there we go. That could have been very bad for him if he had grabbed that stitch face.
Waiting on now.
Premo looking for an entry in here, but not able to find anything safe that's not going to get hurt hard.
Premo just playing cool against his neutral game. That's why I mentioned.
I think he's lost his cool there.
In one of Premo's first games, I mentioned his aggressive game, amazing. His neutral game, very shocking. And we are seeing this here. You get in the air, you're now in the neutral game. You are on Rosalina's terms. And Rosalina,
she is not a very forgiving person.
Not at all.
Her defensive game. See, that's just it. With Rosalina, you don't have to be aggressive, and he's got freedom now. He's got a lot of freedom.
Least, you don't have to try hard to be aggressive.
You can send the star to do whatever you need. You know,
like you send out one up tilt, and you have like more control than like 4 of Peach's attacks.
Exactly. And it helps with that weird heavy floating. Ooh. He tried to grab the turn up for the flex move, but that's going to be the
Smash
end of
4 goes to Eldin after a bracket reset.
He started from the bottom, now he's here. Pretty impressive.
3-1 on the winners-losers bracket match, and 3-0
for the grand finals right there.
That was amazing.
That was a great match. I was glad I was able to commentate that.
People giving Eldin a bunch of
Word of
handshakes.
congratulations.
Started from the bottom.
Wow.